Making videos has earned me over $200,000 in the past 4 years, and because I get paid per project, the faster I work, the more I make. Give me 9 minutes and I'll show you how to make videos faster than 99% of creators without sacrificing quality. All it takes is a very simple 4-part system that I call FAST. Cheeky, I know, but it works, and it starts with F. Find the right idea. It doesn't matter how fast you can make a video. If the idea is bad, you're still wasting your time. It's like building a house. You can rush through the painting, interior design, and landscaping, but you have to take your time to build a solid foundation, else the whole thing will collapse, and we don't want that. That's why the first step is to validate your video idea. And there are 3 ways you can do this super fast while still getting the best results. The first is to use the outlier method. Go to your top 10 competitors in your niche and also 10 other creators in other related but adjacent niches. Find the videos that perform better than the average of the videos that surround it, and this is called an outlier. Now, you can do this manually, which takes a lot of time, or you can use a tool like 1of10. I use their completely free Chrome extension to sort channels out by outlier rating. You can also use my link in the description to try out their free premium plan that allows you to see outliers across YouTube instantly. Then, take one of these outliers and remake it in your own style. What I like to do is take an outlier topic from within my niche, but then an outlier format from outside my niche and combine those two together. That's how I came up with the title for this video you're watching right now. Second method is to just remake your own video. If you already have a video that did super well, do a remix. Music artists do this all the time, so why not you? You can always approach it from a new angle, update it with fresh insights, or just deliver the same content in a different format or with a different subject. This is exactly how Sam Tyler gets hundreds of thousands of views with just 42,000 subscribers. Third is trend jacking, which as its name implies is jumping on a trend. However, for this one, you have to make sure it's something you're already familiar with, so you won't need to spend hours of research just to understand the trend in the first place. But finding the right idea alone isn't enough. Even a great video idea can be dead in the water without strong packaging to go with it, which leads us to our next step. A. Assemble the packaging. You can make the most valuable video in your niche, but if the packaging sucks, nobody's watching. Just look at the iPhone 17 lineup that Apple just released. The 17 Pro box puts this triple camera system front and center, making it instantly clear what you're paying for. Meanwhile, the 17 Air is pictured on its side to show just how razor thin it is. If Apple, a trillion-dollar company, goes that far to make sure the packaging sells the product, why shouldn't you? This is why you should create a TTH, the title, thumbnail, and hook, before you even create the video or even write the script. Why? Because once you know how the video is being presented to the audience, it shapes how you write it. You know what parts to emphasize, you know what promises you need to fulfill, and most importantly, you stop wasting time rewriting the intro 10 times trying to match the thumbnail later on. So how do you package fast? You steal. Well, not literally, but look at the top competitors in your niche and also look at what's working on YouTube at large. For example, right now I've been seeing these 7 levels of X blowing up all over YouTube. You can simply take that packaging concept and apply it to your own video. You can also remake your best performing thumbnail and update it to fit the new video. If a format is clearly working, use it. Don't try to reinvent the wheel, just stick to what works and only make marginal changes. Great packaging is important, but without great content to go with it, that's just clickbait, and clickbait will wreck your authority. But coming up with great content doesn't have to take days, weeks, or even months of research and scripting. Script with speed. When you're trying to make a video fast, the worst thing you can do is pick a topic you barely understand. If you had a gun to your head and you only had 10 minutes to prepare dinner for a starving beast, would you try to make a brand new recipe where you don't know any of the ingredients listed and they use words like confit, flambe, and sous vide? Or would you just make a grilled cheese sandwich that you've made a million times before? When you're cooking something you know by heart, you move fast, you improvise, you trust yourself. That's the approach you need to take to scripting. Choose topics that you already know inside and out. But still, even when you know the topic, it doesn't hurt to get a quick refresh. That's where Notebook LM comes in. Drop in the key sources you've got for the topic along with your own thoughts, and it will help you distill everything into the key ideas that are easy to understand and reference when you want to write. And once that's done, write the hook. The hook should match the title and thumbnail, letting viewers know that they clicked on the right video. It should also establish your authority, why they should listen to you on this topic compared to the thousands of other videos that are out there. And it should be crystal clear what they'll learn by the end of the video. Finally, the body of the script should be used to deliver the promise of the hook. You can either write bullet points and just speak freely, saving you all that time scripting, or if you're like me and you can't do without a script, you can use the custom GPT I built called Script Pilot. I built this tool using my 5+ years of scripting YouTube videos that have gotten over 30 million views. And all you have to do is just type in the word hey, and it will guide you through the entire process of creating a script. In less than 10 minutes, you get a full script including the hook, body, and call to action. If you prefer bullet points, this can also help you create the bullet points and you can shoot your videos right away. This tool alone saves me around 10 plus hours every single week. The final step is for most people the longest and most tiring part of the video making process. Here's how to change that. T. Trim. There's a reason I use the word trim instead of edit. Well, two reasons. One, because fast sounds better than fast say or whatever. But also because when people hear edit, they often think of fancy animations, transitions, and all of this retention hacking. But the truth is, if you're making educational videos, you don't need any of that. In fact, it might just be hurting more than it's helping you. Ed Lawrence did a study on his channel and found that he got way more clicks and conversions for his business when he stopped retention editing and just kept things simple. And the best part is this saves you a lot of time and a lot of headache too. All you have to do is just trim the video. For this, I use Gling AI. It's an AI tool that automatically cuts out all your bad takes, filler words, and silences, and allows you to trim the entire video super fast using a text-based editor. This alone saves me at least 4+ hours per week. Once the video is fully trimmed, you then just need to add simple text to explain where the viewer is in the video and to make certain concepts easier to understand. To make the process even faster, build a library of reusable assets, text overlays, backgrounds, picture-in-picture effects, templates, B-roll, sound effects, color grades, and just repeat them for every single video. This will not only save you time, but also give your content a recognizable style. This is how I was able to cut my editing time from 20+ hours to just 4 hours, while improving the branding in the videos and making them much easier to follow and understand. There are also a couple of quick tips that can save you time that I'll just speed run through. Use keyboard shortcuts. It works way faster than using a mouse. Stop watching your videos back after every single cut. Once a section is done, leave it alone until you're done with the full video, and then you can go back and watch the whole thing through. And if you're using an older or slower laptop, create proxies so you can edit much smoother and faster. If you've tried all these steps and you're still strapped for time, maybe it's time to stop doing everything yourself. But I get it. Outsourcing usually means hiring a whole team, training them, managing schedules, reviewing edits. It's like trading one job for another. That's exactly why I want to work with you. Using AI tools and streamlined systems, I can do everything for you. Thumbnails, scripting, and video editing super fast. No need for multiple freelancers. No need for endless back and forth. Just you and me working together to get your high quality content done with minimal effort on your end. If that sounds like what you need, hit the second link in the description and book a free strategy call. Let's make your video process effortless.